A controversial change to Madam Web has found its way online, and multiple people that have seen different cuts of the film are saying it's true. So let's talk about with great power comes great responsibility. So by now, we know that at least 3 different versions of Madam Web were in fact in development at different stages and screened to test audiences. And multiple test audiences have reported certain things that all match up, even though they're from completely different locations. So it's adding more proof to the fact that these reports more than likely are true. Now, again, it could all change by the final product's release date. Remember, Venom 1, in the original initial trailer and the initial screenings of the film, it wasn't called a symbiote, it was called a symbiote. Because nobody at Sony knew what they were doing, and then they went back and fixed it. So let's talk about the big Madam Web change. So everybody knows Uncle Ben's iconic line, with great power comes great responsibility. This was, of course, changed in the Amazing Spider-Man franchise. In case you don't remember what it was, and I quote, "If you can do good things for people, then you have a moral obligation to do those things. Not choice, responsibility," end quote. Okay, now let's move on to Madam Web. Now, this was translated from a report from a screening that happened overseas, but many people are saying, yes, it's true. And the line is, and I quote, "When you assume responsibility, you gain powerful skills," end quote. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't even care. No, I'm not saying it's good. I'm just saying I don't care. I never expected them to handle Uncle Ben in this film in any good way, shape, or form. And obviously, he's being played by a good actor, but still, that doesn't change anything. And from what we've learned recently, there isn't even really a true connection to the bigger, well, currently existing Spider-Man in live action. At least as of the latest reports. Who knows if Sony could honestly decide to throw something in there in the last minute while it hits theaters. It could happen. I mean, they've done it before. And let's be honest, if they do introduce a new Spider-Man in this universe, it's not going to be one of the ones we know. At least we hope. So if he has a different origin and a different quote or whatever, who really cares at this point? By the way it's looking, people aren't even going to see this film regardless of what happens. So, I guess just don't care about it, ignore it, like most people are, and we'll see if the film is good when it comes out. It probably won't be, but I got my fingers crossed. Got them crossed, hoping for at least a 4 out of 10.